everyone. I'm Angel.
Hey, I'm Marianne from Cacao Culture.
And we are sisters. And we're about to talk about The Bachelor, one of our favorite reality TV shows. Learning how to do this. First time we do this. Okay, so let's talk about the beginning. The Bachelor, or is this like what? American Idol, The Price is Right, New Year's Times.
So many things to say. So many.
What has happened to this show?
I don't know, man. I'm telling you, like, they're trying too hard to be cool, but it's not turning out great. I mean, I get it. They were trying something new, and they made it very clear in the beginning of the show that, okay, we're doing it so different this year. Wait and see. And I was like, okay, thanks for the disclaimer. No. It's not happening. Personally, I think there's enough hype around the first episode because everyone is curious to see who's going to be on the show, the contestants and all that stuff. Them incorporating viewing parties was so unnecessary. Like, I feel like they had too many segments of having the viewing party show, and literally I watched it after it screened, and I just skipped through all those parts because I was just like, I don't care about anyone else's opinion and speculation when all I care about is to see what's happening on this show, and them spending so much time and they had so many viewing parties. It was so scattered. It was way too much going on.
Filler. It was all filler. It's like a 3-hour premiere. If you really cut it down, you get maybe 45 minutes of actual show. You have 1 hour,
Yes.
1 hour commercials, and then 1 hour of all these weird segments of cheerleaders and random people trying to be hosts. Oh my God. And then finally you have like Colton and his women.
I think the viewing party idea is good for them to make revenue and all that stuff. I feel like they should have showed it that content could have been just on social media to engage people via social media and not via the show, because viewers are already there. They want to watch. The viewing parties as exclusive web content would have been better placed.
But Chris Joseph, the host, he was looking good. He looked kind of Botoxy, I don't know, or like facelifting. The host, his face was like tight.
I really didn't pay attention. For me, he looked the same old. I couldn't care less.
Those two. Do you remember their love story, right?
No.
Oh, okay. She went on the Paradise twice, and she was obsessed with him. And then year 3 or something, they off camera started dating. I don't know what happened, but it's just like, wow, tenacity. It worked out.
Clearly.
In Dallas, I was like, okay, dude, sure.
Like, are you a newscaster? Are you in a storm? Like, why are you talking that way? Like, are you a Barbie? Like, what is wrong with you? It was so bad. I was like, oh my God, please. I think even Blake or whatever that guy's name was like cringing inside, but was trying to hide it. Or everyone else at the party is probably like, what is up with this guy? That was so awkward. I was like, did they not practice him on camera, or did they just think that was good TV to just make fun of him?
Honestly, I don't know what they were trying to go for this year with having old contestants as hosts. Why? Like, everyone doesn't have to be a TV star. Some people are just people, you know? Like, goodness gracious. It was so awkward. So awkward.
So awkward. But it made it, that was amazing. I was like, that was awkwardly funny. You're like, I can't believe this is on TV, but it's hilarious. But still not good enough for me to keep watching their excerpts, okay? Like, this was as much as I watched. I probably skipped at a moment, and then when they started the show, then I skipped everything. Like, don't care. So
JoJo and Caitlyn, honestly, I think they're my 2 favorite bachelorettes ever.
Oh, I didn't watch those seasons, so I can't comment.
Because they have such good energy and they're so cute. And even La as hosts, they were good. They were like natural and cute and bubbly. I was like, look at them. They have a future.
Oh my, what's his name? What's his name?
They call him Goose.
Oh yes.
Goose. And what's her name again? Crystal?
Like Wolf Girl or something. I remember.
No, Crystal.
Oh, yeah. Oh, my God.
Can I say they're my least favorite couple of all time?
Are they even a real couple? I feel like it's just for TV. There's no connection. That guy is so self-absorbed. And what I hate is that he always acts like he's the shit, but you know that he thinks he's actually shitty. Because that guy is like... I'm so great and stuff like that. But you're like, it's so false confidence. You know, it's not even real confidence. And he's always all about me. Like, she's like in the background trying to act like a couple. And he's just there like, it's my time to shine. And I thought it was horrible that they did the zoom out shot that you saw that this whole jacuzzi was not even in anywhere tropical. It was like in some parking lot. I was like, oh my God. How embarrassing is that? I know. The worst editing ever. I was like, why would you show that? It's such a little fake setup.
I'm telling you, it's like they forgot what the show is about, you know, like The Bachelor, we all agree this is reality TV, but it's fake reality TV. We all agree to the premise. Every fan of the show comes for romance, but it's like with this new setup, they're emphasizing the fact that this is fake. That's what these little segments reminded everyone of, that this is reversed, staged, and fake. And it's like, you don't need to remind us. Like, you're taking away from the magic of us all pretending this is real, you know? And this was like a beautiful example, illustration, depiction of the show. You got this fake romance in a big deserted parking lot. Like, come on.
Because first of all, I thought it was a bit tacky in the first place that they were in a jacuzzi and naked. I was like, really, what is this? But it just made it 10 times worse when I saw where it was positioned. How much are they being paid, or are they even being paid? And did they agree? Like, I would never agree to this. Oh my God, cringe. This is on the internet forever, man. And them tacky rings in the water. I'm like, y'all ain't getting married. That boy's married himself.
They mentioned that Wells and Wills were together. And I was like, Wills is here. He was your favorite.
Yes, at the beginning, they like put like a 2-second shot on him in the crowd, but they gave him no time of day. I was just like, why even mention him if you guys are not even going to show him? I thought that was so distasteful. A lot of people liked him, or not even a wave on camera when they were like, oh, Wills is here, to just be like, acknowledge that they're there. Right. I just thought that was so distasteful because they spotlighted all those other candidates, and I was just like, why are y'all discriminating? Like, you're going to mention them, go all the way, and at least give at least 5-second camera shot to be like acknowledgement.
Because, yeah, he was like the fashion icon of the show, if anything. At least show him to be like, what is Wells wearing today, you know? But no.
Exactly. They could have totally played that up. A lot of celebrities become bigger because of their fashion. Right. And like, when you think about Rihanna, if Rihanna didn't become another one of those random hot girls singing, it's because she had a good style and she demarked herself as having a personality. I really feel like they messed that part up.
Agreed. It was a missed opportunity. I don't understand. Whatever.
Are you surprised? The Bachelor is so whitewashed. Like, it's like, they're not really depicting black people, so I'm not even surprised. Either in a, circusy act, like the girl we're going to talk about, one of the contestants. Mm-hmm. The ones who are normal, they give like literally 2-second shots. So it's just like, really, The Bachelor is really not about black folks. So
at least it's getting integrated. It's diversifying. But hey, it could not. At least it is.
I don't know, man. It feels like buildings, for example, they have to be handicap certified. They have to have a ramp and all that stuff. It's like they put the pure minimum requirements, but they're not going above and beyond. I'm trying to really make it believable that they actually care about integration, That's how it feels.
I mean, you have to consider the demographics, too, of people watching this. Most of them are Caucasian, so it's also catering to the base, I get it. So let's start with the women, shall we? Number 1 up is Cassie. She is a speech pathologist. baby speech whisperer, something like that. I saw her and I was like, oh my gosh, she's like the perfect white bread, Wonder Bread match for him. What do you think?
I don't remember much about her, to be honest.
She was talking with children. She's a baby whisperer. I don't know. She gets people to speak.
Maybe in skipping forward, I skipped her part. I don't remember.
Well, anyways, just from her energy and her like, she kind of looks like Colton. I was like, okay, those two they're probably going to be like matchy in some way.
Oh, yeah. She's beautiful. She looks like Barbie, man.
So many girls look like Barbie. Honestly, I was like, what is this cast of Barbalicious that
I know, but she looks like Baywatch Barbie.
Oh, well, actually, another one too, but we'll get to her. So next, after Cassie, which I was like, I got my eye on her. She looks like a potential. We've got Hannah B, Miss Alabama.
I don't want to say much because I started watching episode 2. It's like pageant Barbie. Let's just comment as that.
Yes, and she said that she was a hot mess express, and she's the conductor.
Oh, yeah. Great selling. Just like how we had that conversation of people thinking like, oh, if you don't believe in yourself, how are you going to sell yourself to other people? Well, great job, girl. Great job. I'm a mess and take me in to save me, or not even save me, or to just deal with my mess. And I'm just like,
yeah, it's like, really? This clearly was like, okay, she's here for TV gold. They're hoping she's going to have a breakdown because she seems emotionally unstable. And she's pretty. But she's clearly not ready for a relationship. Like, she has to figure herself out. Clearly.
Oh, yeah. But, yeah, I think the producers purposely chose her. But I feel like she honestly wants it. But, yeah, she's so fragile. Like, she's just a ticking time bomb. Especially with them bringing her arch nemesis who beat her in the Miss whatever competition. It just screams Unreal.
Oh, yeah, yes, the TV show Unreal, Lifetime spoof of The Bachelor and the Bachelorette series.
Yes.
Yeah, exactly.
My God, that's what bringing in people's skeletons to cause some drama. Yeah, her eyes are all like, it's like she's screaming inside, but plastering a face on her face.
Yes, like a desperate housewife, like, welcome to Wisteria Lane.
Or like in, what do you call it? Get Out, where it's like those people are stuck in their bodies and they're like screaming inside, their outer body is being controlled. So it's like
sunken place, totally. That woman.
Yes.
Well, anyways, next we have Katie, the dancer.
No, she's a medical sales rep.
Yeah, but remember she said she moved to California to dance.
Oh, is she the one who's like a sports dancer?
No. In her montage, she was just like dancing, like, and she's 40, and she has like crazy eyes. Her eyes get really big when she talks, which makes it so funny. In her energy, she seems a little too grounded for Colton. I don't feel like he's gonna challenge her. You know, and she seems like a girl who wants to be challenged in a relationship or like growth and that. And I don't feel like, just from what it feels like she wants, I don't think he's the one for her.
In my honest opinion, all them black girls don't even stand a chance. I don't even think any of them are his type. They're beautiful. I feel a lot of them are super beautiful, and he might think that they're pretty, but I don't think they're his type. And I really don't think that they even had a shot from the get-go. So maybe like one of them, based on the interaction of when they met Colton, there seemed to be some kind of interest, but for the most part, I'm not surprised by what you're saying.
Same. Going into this, I was thinking, honestly, Colton looks like and acts like a kind of guy who wants a girl who looks like him. Like, number one, a Cassie, you know, a pretty blonde flower that he can take care of or something. But he did fall for Becca, and Becca's like a strong woman who knows what she wants. So that made me think that Colton wants a woman who knows what she wants. He's like a mama's boy, right? So he wants that powerful woman to tell him what to do and to, like,
I mean, he said it.
Right, he even said it, right? So I was like, okay, confirmation. So in that sense, a lot of these black girls seem to have that kind of strength and confidence, you know? So there's potential with them, but I think also he wants that, but in a white girl, basically.
Yeah, I think he wants a strong woman with like a fragile-looking exterior.
Right, exactly.
Classic, all-American looking.
The eyes like, I want that.
And
And
just nice green eyes, man.
yeah, she's pretty. And they definitely have both that athletic side in common, so they got that. All right, next, you were talking about Beach Malibu Barbie.
Well, oh, yes. She's
Heather.
Beach Malibu Barbie. The other one is more like a classic Baywatch Barbie.
Right. Yes, exactly. And this one is like 60s hippie beach Barbie. I love that they put her job title as Never Been Kissed. The editors on this show are always having so much fun. They are so stank.
Bro, like, did she not have a job? Was she homeless? Like, they couldn't find anything better than Never Been Kissed.
I mean,
that's like the title of a movie. Like, she's been in a movie. Isn't that a movie with the Drew Barrymore or something?
Probably, yes. Like, honestly, if I could be hired to be an editor on this show, I would have so much fun because they are always making fun of the contestants and just having a blast doing the montages. Sometimes they just leave me in stitches. They're so funny.
I know. These poor souls, man. I'd hate to be the poor sap who's taken as a fool on this show.
But yeah, we'll see. She's never been kissed. He's never been late. So we'll see what happens there. Okay, so oh yeah, it was also interesting that she already met Colton. I was like, okay. Well,
I did not remember that. Oh my God, what?
Yeah, she met him at some event and then took a picture with him. I was like, okay, well, that's interesting, I guess. We have our friend, Miss Nigeria, Onyekachukwu Ehi. My goodness. Onyeka. Oh my God. Where to begin?
I kind of feel like a lot of this is also editing, where they just showed certain parts of what she said about him, making her sound like she's all about that, he cute, let me take a bite out of him. But no. She's obviously there for entertainment purposes only. There's no way in hell that's ever gonna happen. No. And what I was surprised about was how they were able to convince her African family to appear on the show and actually make a comment, especially her dad. I was like, oh wow.
I know, right? And they're just like, we're going to bless you and pray for you. And I was like, really though? Okay.
I know, man. Maybe they asked him some other question and then he answered that and they made it sound like it was his answer. But I was just like,
right.
Bless that she don't come back in tears, man, because
well, maybe she's going into this thinking, daddy, mommy, I'm going to be famous and I'm going to bring back a lot of money, like maybe
she ain't even Nigerian, she's American. What are you trying to make her a Nigerian accent for?
I know. No, I was just playing.
No, but I know, right? I feel like this is more of maybe trying to become like some social media Mongol or something.
Well, we're not going to get into episode 2 yet, or even the future, but it's not painting her in the best light, this show.
No, not at all. So, but I feel like they're making her into a character, which, people always love characters. So if she were to beef up her social media, she probably has lots of followers, and then she could get sponsorship deals and become an Insta model or whatever.
Yeah. Okay, another thing we need to talk about. This bothered me on Rachel's season 2, Rachel the Black Bachelorette. Her makeup is dreadful. What is with this pasty, weird color and the chunky eyelashes and the parting in the middle of the hair, like the terrible.
Was that not her choice? Is that not her weave?
I don't know.
Yeah, the white foundation. I think maybe it was like anti-oily.
They don't know what to do because Rachel had a whole season and they have a makeup crew and they made her look terrible. They put a red shade that does not suit her face and it just looked like it was separate from her, like almost like a artificial reality, virtual reality, like on her lips. It bothered me so much, like the way they would style Rachel. It always felt like her weave was about to fall off. I hated it. I just hated it.
Wow. Okay. Well, I didn't know it was the show that took care of contestants' appearances. So if it is, fail. Y'all invest in some black hair salon, some black stylists, because there are so many in America. So there's no reason to fail on that. And I'm sure there's affordable ones. So no excuses, Bachelor.
They're in California. They can afford. Just dreadful. I couldn't look at her face. I was like, she's got Like, what is this color? It's like lingonberry red. Like, what is this? It doesn't suit her. Anyhow, next girl. Nicole.
Tina girl. I like her a lot.
Colombiana. No. Cubana. Sorry. Nicole. I love her, but she seems really fragile.
Yeah, and I think it's because she knows. She knows she ain't got no chance.
What is that?
Honestly, okay, when I saw this intro, I liked her. I feel like she's like down to earth. She wasn't insecure as a person, but insecure about her relationship with Colton.
Yeah.
As you saw later on in the episode. I think she's a cute button. I think she's smart. I like her a lot. I mean, I'm sure she has some level of insecurity. Like, no, but I mean, there's levels to this ish, you know? But I liked her overall. At this point, I was hoping that something would go down and that they would connect. But as we see later on in the episode, I really don't feel like it's gonna pan out. And yeah, I won't say too much because a lot of stuff have been confirmed via episode 2. But yeah,
I was really rooting for her. I was like, Miami Heat, here we go. She's beautiful. She'll bring some spice to his life. Later on, when she's with all the girls, they filmed her commenting on, all these pretty girls and everyone's coming with like the beauty pageants, sparkles. I didn't get the memo. Like in little comments she made, you felt like she was already comparing herself to everyone else. And that for me screamed insecurity, you know? Her fragility is really there, which is...
she gets intimidated or something. She does. I mean, it is intimidating situation, you know?
Yeah, you have to go in there really like confident in yourself, first of all. And second of all, like trusting the universe in the sense that you have to trust that if there's a connection, it'll be there regardless of who's around you.
And not get sucked into like, let's compete.
Exactly.
But be there in terms of like, let's see if I have a connection with this guy and let me pretend like all those people are just background fillers, you know?
Next up, let's see, we have Kirpa, the hygienist.
Oh my God.
I say dental hygienist. I was like, just say dentist, okay? Why are you trying to be all fancy? Dental hygienist, a dentist. She's a dentist, okay.
I mean, I think she's cute and all that stuff, but I didn't feel like it would go anywhere.
Yeah, I don't know. We didn't see much from her yet, but all we've seen, there's like nothing really there. She seems like a very nice, grounded, down-to-earth girl, simple, and I don't know.
Even her look and everything, I didn't feel like it would correspond.
Yeah, I feel like she's a few years away from like the kind of girl who puts her hair up in a bun and wears glasses, like reading glasses all the time.
Oh my God, yeah, I just...
And wears a large sari, you know, in the kitchen, cooking up some samosas.
Oh my God.
No, honestly, there were shots of her where I was just like, I see, you know, like the aging... half Indian auntie in her coming, and I just don't feel like she's with like Colton and her now. I don't see it together. I don't see them together.
Neither. I don't see them.
Next, Demi. Honestly, every time they say Demi, I thought they were saying dummy.
Oh my God, you're the worst.
I was like, can we call her Demi? Can we just?
First of all, she looks like an actress. Like, I feel like I've seen her face before. Every time when I saw her, I was like, I feel like I've seen her on like a teen TV show or something.
Right? She does look like an actress. I can't put my finger on her.
She looks super familiar. I mean, just the way she carries herself. I'm like, is this really like, I'm like, maybe she's an actress in the show, you know? Because she's quite a character, let's say. But it feels like, not that it's fake, but I feel like it's professional. Honestly, first of all, it reminds me like I've seen her face somewhere, so it makes me believe that maybe she was hired as an actress and maybe that she is an actress.
Like on Unreal, you know, like they have the producers have a deal with her. Like she's like, okay, if I can get more screen time, I can do this and that for you.
Yeah, I feel like she's there for business, man. She's there to make herself known. You know, I feel like it's a self-serving agenda and she's not really looking for no love up in here.
If her story is true and her mama's in jail for embezzlement, calculating, you know, if she inherited from her mama.
She's like Star in that show where she's like, I bring me trying to get mine, sort out mine, grab my life. She's about that business. Hey, I mean, I like her
cockiness. Cockiness. It's like confidence, but it's cockiness, right?
I don't even say it with cockiness. I feel like it's like her determination, her strategy. Like she's she's like strategic.
Mm-hmm.
Like I feel like she came with a plan. Like this girl's smart. I respect her hustle.
Yeah, but she's very fake. Like even the call with her mom at some point. Remember that laugh? My God, her laugh.
Oh, her laugh sounds uber fake. Yeah.
Woo! There was like her eyes were dead, and she's like, I was like, wow.
Yeah, I know, man. But she's a woman on a mission, so
she might even be a fire sign, like a Sagittarius or Leo or something, because she's like, boom, boom, cool. Yeah, okay, so she said that girls are cupcakes or whatever, and a guy's got to taste many cupcakes, and then she's like, I'm the freaking confetti cake, you know, and she laughed with those dead eyes, like,
oh yeah, I remember that. I was like, oh my God, them and their cheesy lines.
Comparing yourself to a confetti cake, though, it makes it sound like you've been with so many partners that they've left pieces of themselves inside of you, like sprinkled.
Oh my God. I mean, I don't remember exactly what it said, but it just made it sound like, you know, that whatever he tastes, she'll be the ultimate best. That's
I know. But I was like, wouldn't it be best to be like, I'm a rainbow cake or I'm a marble cake? Because that means
rainbow cake is like, oh, she lesbian?
Maybe. She could be all flavors, right? Maybe. Or marble cake, you know? But to say confetti cake, it sounded more like, okay, I'd be collecting the men and pieces of them.
Been smarter and been like, oh, I'm the wedding cake, you know? Like a double entendre. But hey, I mean, you can't think of all of it, right?
Mm-hmm. Now that's a good one.
A body shot?
Yes! They finally introduced Colton, but I was like, really? They're like trying to make him a sex symbol, which I thought was funny because he doesn't give off that vibe.
Oh my God. We just
he's a virgin.
Side pause on Contestants and just talk about so far it seems like this whole season's all around his sexuality and the fact that he's a virgin. And I'm like, oh my God, why are they making such a big deal out of this? I really don't think anyone really cares per se, even the contestants, but they keep highlighting it. And I just feel like it's bad. It's like the message they're putting out there is that it's not normal to be a virgin. And it's kind of like they're like pressuring to be like, you need to be, you know, or associating masculinity with sex. Well, you know, I mean, The Bachelor, it's about love and whatever. Yeah. I'm like, why are you guys like fiending him? You know, like making him a fiend and sexing him up. You guys should be selling the whole like Prince Charming is waiting to find the right damsel to, you know. But no, they're just like making him like, it's like they're mixing, they forgot that this was not a Bachelor in Paradise and they're mixing it, they like mixed messaging, they're like confused.
I don't know who is part of the production team this year. Either they have some like new interns who've like never watched the show and they're just trying to throw out all these ideas, or they have some
like that show that's sex sells, so we need to show some more skin and talk about sex all the time.
Or they've got some like really old people or nerds who are trying to think like young people. So it's coming off wrong. They're like, yeah, the youth, they like social media and sex. So let's like put all of this. I don't know who is in charge of marketing, but they are failing and they need to fire the team. Like
they're scattered. They're so scattered.
They need to hire people who watch the show. People like me who know what the viewer wants and understand the people, the mentality of the viewers. It's just like, no.
It makes him more sexy being suggestive versus actually showing off his body. Because to be honest, I mean, he's a bit meaty. Like, he's not even like, you know, abs on abs and chisel. Right. I mean, sure, I like a meaty guy, but it's not like, wow, you know, it's not like he doesn't have an Adonis body. So I feel like in clothes and kind of seeing like the outline of his shape and being suggestive is more appealing because it shows like, it plays up the kind of like virgin, but there's like a beast waiting to be coming out of the shell, you know? So it's like, if you have clothes on, making him naked is not helpful.
No, it's not. And it's interesting, you mentioned his fat kid syndrome, which explains a lot about him. That's where all this insecurity is coming from. As a person who's been through that personally, I relate 100%. When you've been bullied or ridiculed for your weight as a kid and it became something important to you, you grew up, even if you look good when you grow up, you still kind of carry that, like, I'm imperfect, I'm fat, I'm lesser than.
Most people, whether they lose the weight or not, they're like still fat in their head, you know?
Exactly, right? And I'm still dealing with that, and I'm still struggling sometimes. So it made me really understand him a lot more, why he's such a tender soul, you know? He needs to get over that if he wants to find a woman. Next shot. Do you think...
What? Who is that?
That's Becca!
Oh, okay, that's what I thought. But I mean, that was like a flashback to the past shot.
Yeah. When he was talking about the relationship, I was just gonna ask you, do you think that he's over it? Because the way he was talking about the breakup and all, I don't know. Do you think that he has healed from it? I
even questioned the whole Becca thing in the first place. I remember when she like got rid of him. Remember he was all smiling. That whole thing, I don't know. I mean, it seems
he did a lot of crying afterwards, so I don't know.
Maybe he'll always have a thing for her, like the one that got away or something. But yeah. I mean, overall, I mean, she's taken and he needs to get over it. So he's accepted the situation, and regardless if there's lingering feelings, he's accepted to just move on with his life.
Yeah. I wondered if he was really over her going into this, but I think if he wasn't, clearly after meeting that first batch, he must have been like, okay, Becca, who? Like,
yeah, exactly. There's nothing like new girls to make you forget an old one. So
yes, but that's also dangerous. What I mean is, like, if he didn't resolve some of the issues, it's gonna bleed into his next relationship. The baby montage.
Oh my god. Oh, Bachelor, really.
Did you skip it?
No, I watched it, but I'm just like, really like, okay, sure.
I adored it. It was so cute. And it's interesting also to see the people who became normal, who didn't become celebrities, who became normal, who had a family, who took The Bachelor as an experience. It was just like the universe bringing them together, and then they went off and lived their lives,
Yeah, as it should.
Yeah, exactly. And I thought that was beautiful that they seemed so happy, and they had like...
Yeah, it actually renews hope for people who watch the show.
Exactly. And this is exactly what the audience wants, right? This is the hope that they're supposed to feed people, not all of this like jacuzzi in a parking lot. Like,
so yes, exactly. Mixed messaging, jacuzzi in parking lots for Bachelor.
Yeah, so Evan and Carly, I adore them. I don't know if you remember how they got together on Paradise.
Oh no, I didn't watch.
Oh, okay. It was so funny because she wasn't really into him, and he kept trying, and again, he kept trying and trying. He even like faked his death or something to get her. It was dramatic. He ended up at the hospital for like dehydration or something, and she came to see him and all. And it was so dramatic how hard he tried to get her. And then even like they had like this date where she had to eat jalapeno peppers, and then they had to kiss, and she was just like, oh, and he was like, oh, the love of my life, and she was like, my God, I had to kiss him for as long as possible. But eventually she just started to like fall for him. It was so random and so funny.
Oh my God, that's hilarious.
I'm telling you, it's so rare to see that, the kind of like, I don't want you, and then all of a sudden I do. Now they have a baby and everything together. It's like crazy.
Good for them.
Right? It's so funny. Oh my God. Jade and Tanner's baby. Isn't she the most adorable thing?
Yeah, she's cute. They're a cute couple. She's really pretty.
Oh, yeah, they're beautiful. I mean, they kind of look alike too, which is kind of weird. But I thought it was so cute how she was crying when she was talking about the love she felt as a mother. I was like, oh,
that was adorable.
It was beautiful. It was really beautiful. And I was like, voila, exactly. This is what The Bachelor is about. It's about these real moments. And then you had that family with them twins looking like Canadians.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, and then we find out that Ari and Lauren are expecting.
I know. What the hell, man?
I was like, wow, they did not waste a second. Goodness. Ari already looks like dad body,
Yes, very dad vibes going on.
God, he's like living his best life right now. He has the woman of his
dreams. Good for him, man.
I know. Wow. It's just amazing. After that beautiful montage, really, we're going to go back to hot tub time machine? Like, what is
Stampy in the parking lot? Yes.
Oh my God, that one girl, look at her breast. Like, I was like, whoa!
Oh my God, yes!
I thought of you. I was like Bojangle Central.
I know. Those poor saps, I don't think they even got paid. I think they volunteered to be naked in the parking lot. And I'm just like,
of course.
God, why would you do that to yourself? That fake ass bouncer to go in some fake ass fag. Like, no.
He ain't no bouncer. He's a producer, please.
Security guard that they need on set. And they just like, can you like step in for like a minute for this shot? And it's just like.
Or the sound technician or something.
The chef. He makes the food.
Maybe. Goose and Crystal tell us that they're expecting a puppy. My God. I had to.
Please. It was definitely not no child, okay? That boy, are they even married? They're not, are they even together? What's their situation? They're just boyfriend, girlfriend, right?
Yeah. Yeah. All right. So then the next scene, we had the first proposal of the evening. I was like,
I saw the beginning of, like, I think I was skipping, and then I saw that I just skipped through it. I was just like, oh.
So anti-love sometimes.
No, I just like, I'm anti-cliche. It's like, they're trying to force too much. It's like, oh my God, wow. I mean, honestly, my boyfriend was to be at Bachelor show, I'd be like,
but come on, I thought it was so sweet. I was like, oh, look at this effort.
The proposal wasn't sweet, but I would prefer something more intimate and less gimmicky. I just felt like it was too gimmicky.
See, I wouldn't. I would want this. You know, I would want you to have the balls to get on The Bachelor in front of national TV and propose to me. Like, yes, big, grand gesture.
Okay. I mean, I wouldn't mind national TV, but with an unrelated topic. Like at some random, maybe like soccer game or some shit, you know? But I don't know. I just feel like it's too like gimmicky. Like, oh, it's Bachelor, the love, got to propose. I don't know. I just feel like it's too. I mean.
Okay, no, hey, that's cool. You know, there's something for everyone in this world. Yeah, I thought it was cute, but I'm sure a lot of people were like, ugh, what are they doing? But also, it puts a lot of pressure, right? Like, how are you going to say no on national TV?
Yeah, that too, man. It's like forcing the relationship.
But he waited 3 years before proposing, so.
No, I'm not saying it was bad.
She looked happy. She didn't look like, how you going to do this to me?
Yeah.
Oh, Wells. Honestly, I think Wells and Ben are my favorite Bachelor peoples, like, sweethearts. Wells is adorable. Nick is so weird.
Oh my God, is that Nick?
That's Nick.
I didn't even recognize him. I was like, who's this bookworm?
Bookworm! He is
like an IT tech guy or something.
Oh, the tech nerd, yeah. The IT
girl behind him looking at him like, you scrumptious. Like,
just give me some of that. Mm-hmm.
I dig it. Yeah, it's so funny.
He's so weird. He has such like a constipated energy. It's like he doesn't want to be there, but they forcing him to, but he is there. I don't know.
He looks like a tortured soul, that guy. Just like he's like a Matrix guy. It's like he knows so much of the world, but he's caught in this land of illusion, and he doesn't know what to do. Like, he's like in a trap.
He gives me Virgo vibes, man. He must be a Virgo. Just like... got problems. Okay, so now we're going into finally the meetups. Good.
Yes.
You know, I was nervous for them as they were talking about it and like the car pulling up. I felt the nerves. I was like, what a nerve-wracking situation to be in, you know? After watching Unreal, it's really hard to see The Bachelor the same. They must have waited hours before getting
this at like 1, 2 a.m.
Oh my goodness.
By the time the ceremony was over, it was daytime, and I was like,
they make them wait, they get them drunk. It's like, gosh, what a process. It's like immigration or something.
I know.
All right, so Demi is the first one they show us with that banana yellow dress. I'm sorry. It just putrid color. I can't.
That dress was ugly as hell.
It looked like Little House Prairie rolled into banana split. I didn't understand it.
It was the worst.
Right? It's like, aren't you confetti cake? How are you showing up looking like stale vanilla cake? Don't make sense.
I know, right?
When she talked to him, she was like, she said, I haven't kissed or been with or met a virgin since I was 12 or dated a virgin since I was 12. I heard I haven't been a virgin since I was 12. And I was like, what? Like, I had to rewind. I was like, no. She did not just say that. Yeah, so it was just like, okay. Very clever. All the girls who came out first encounter, you're gonna talk about virginity. Like, what's wrong with you?
God, I thought that was so horrible. I feel like any girl who brought up his virginity as like an opener was just disqualified in his head. Like
classless, tasteless, thoughtless.
It's just like it just makes you feel like they're there for the show and not for him, you know? Because in what world is that appropriate?
Yeah, he seemed intrigued by Demi Colton. Maybe because she looks really young, and he was like, I don't know about her. And she mentioned his virginity, so he was like, I don't know. Next up, we had Tayshia. I loved her silver, looking like Alex Mack. That gown, you remember that TV show?
I think it was her who he had like a little spark, if I remember correctly. Like,
I didn't see a sparkle in his eye when he looked at her.
I mean, he was like, oh, she's gorgeous. Or something. I feel like she, gorgeous. From all the black girls, I think she was the one who got a reaction the most.
Yeah.
Like, if one of them who could make it would be her. Out of them black girls.
Yeah. Well, the other one too, the dancer. Next, he meets up with Heather. Her lipstick looks smudged. It would look terrible.
She just looks like, oof. You know that cartoon of that little girl? It's like a black and white drawing. Betty.
Betty Boop, yes.
Yeah, she looks exactly like that.
Freakish.
I like the way Nicole and Colton met. I feel like it was very natural, and that scene and how they met gave me hope that there might be potential.
Then she spoke Spanish, and he was like, "Ooh, Latin flavor. Would you like a drink with me? All right, can I talk to you?" Next, we had Kaylin, Miss North Carolina.
Yeah, she's cute.
The nemesis.
He was definitely feeling her, so there's no doubt in that situation.
Oh yeah. He seemed like smittenish over her, definitely. Her little gimmick, it was smart, I was like, girl, work, Miss Underwood, instead of Miss Crow.
Oh yeah. No, she did a good job. She did a good job.
Then he met Sydney. That's the NBA dancer, I think.
Oh, I'm not a fan of her.
I mean, we'll get into episode 2, but yeah, episode 1, I was like, her energy, looking like Black Widow, coming up to him, like, I don't know. Like, I like her dress, though. That, like, shape, very unique.
Yeah, but there was no chemistry, nothing. I'm just like, no, man, you're going to leave real soon, girl.
And also, I feel really bad about all these dancers trying to get with Colton, because if you remember, the boy has no rhythm, like, I don't know what they're expecting. They're all like, oh, I'm going to teach you to dance. I was like, really? Are you, though?
Even it's kind of like forcing upon a skill that I don't think he has any interest, really.
That, too. He's like, no, I can't dance. And they're like, I'll teach you. And he's like, why?
Right, exactly. Did I ask you? No.
He was intrigued by her. Like, he liked that powerful woman energy of hers. Next, we had Elise.
Yes, I like her. She has, like, such a classic look. Yeah. And she's very, like, mysterious, sultry, and I really think she has an air about her which is just so, like, graceful, mysterious. I really like her.
Yeah, it's very classy, very together, very...
Yeah, and, like, not insecure. Like, she ain't chasing around and all that stuff. She's, like, being a very, if you want to get to know me, come at me. I like her. I like her look. I think she's beautiful. I like what she...
I was like, I don't know, her hair color almost matches her skin color in a weird way, and I was like, I don't know if I dig that so much. It made her stand out, I guess. I didn't feel like he was into her when he met her. I didn't see an immediate spark.
Oh, I mean, I don't remember particularly that, but I definitely feel like she, as like the way she carries herself is definitely interesting. She's intriguing, so I definitely feel like there was intrigue there regardless.
Next, he met Tajwan.
No, just... I don't remember what she did, but I was just like, nope.
I thought she was cutie. She said that maybe I could be the Tajwan for you, which I thought that was cute, playing on her name.
Honestly, when she said her name, I was just like, it's not going to work. It's too difficult for him.
It's too difficult.
It is. I'm just like, I feel like it was already a barrier. Her name is just complicated for him.
And... you're making him sound like his smile and his laugh with her was really like polite. Even like the way he hugged her like she was a homie. Like she got this like quarterback energy. I don't know. I wasn't feeling it between them.
There was nothing. Yeah.
Next up, he met Cassie.
The butterfly girl.
Oh yes, she's butterfly girl with them dead sorry butterfly.
I know. I was like, I thought I was seeing like butterflies to fly out, and when I just saw them fall out, I was like, that's kind of creepy. But okay, the idea was good, but it was creepy. It's like my butterflies died in my box. It's like, oh my god.
She's like the sequel to Bird Box, Butterfly Box.
I know, right? Dead inside. Yeah, I know, honestly. But it was cute, the attempt. But the way they shot it, it made it look like it died. And it was like so sad. Because I was really expecting them to fly out and like flutter away. And when I just saw them plop out, I was like,
oh my god, she forgot to put holes in the box and they died. And his eyes, he was like so melty-eyed when he was looking at her.
so creepy.
The most awkward. I was like, what? I didn't understand. It's like she needed
Oh my
to.
god. She must be so happy that you can't see her face because she was like, I can't believe y'all just made me do that. Like, I can't.
No, she was proud of what she was doing. She was into it. It was terrible, but yeah, she was proud.
Oh, the V card. Horrible. Horrible.
He didn't even know what to say. You know, I don't know what card you picked, but I got your V card. She was laughing way too hard at her own joke.
I know, the screenshot you took was perfect. Like, and he was like, bitch, I hate you.
Okay. Now she was like, Oh my God, Erica McNutbag. Really? Girl, are you
That was
insane?
a big bag, man. She could have gotten a nicer box. Did she go to like a baseball game before going and she bought like all the peanuts they had, found some mega Ziploc bag, I didn't even know that existed, and then dumped it in there. It looks like things you'd find in like Cameroon in the market. Like I was like, what is this?
She came back from Africa, from Cameroon, with a bag of nuts.
I know, she was like on Peace Corps and she flew out for this, and she was like, here.
Really, like you want him to think of a nut bag when he thinks of you. A nut bag.
I didn't even think about that. My God.
I thought of, it's like, really, you gonna give him a nut bag? Like you a nut bag? You crazy?
Maybe the producers gave it to her and she was just like, okay.
I know. They're like, McNut, wouldn't it be so clever if you gave him a bag of nuts so he really remembers you? I can so see that girl, Rachel.
Yeah, it really helps with, he meets like 30 girls. How are you going to distinguish yourself? Give me something.
Yeah, okay, so then finally, Hannah, Miss Alabama. She had good energy in her approach, but, she's learned how to present herself, right? So she knows how to put her best foot forward. She looked like his twin sister, the smiles and all. I was like, this is the same face twice. I couldn't tell if he was into her or not. I couldn't tell. Yeah, they tried to show us the whole Hannah, Carolina.
Eminent drama coming to you soon. It's like, okay, great.
Oh my God, but that shot the producers chose when they were talking about it, and Kaylin, she was laughing and her face went into like, it was so great. I was like, it looked like she
was man. Like arch nemesis.
Like, Bench, I got your number. I remember you. You know we're going to fight. It was sad, that they're choosing this angle, pitting two women against each other like this, but two beauty queens. It's like stereotypical, but whatever. It might be entertaining, so we'll see.
Yeah.
Next, Tracy and the fashion police came in the car. Really?
Worse.
She came on way too strong, and the handcuffs, really, like what? Ugh.
It was horrible. It was like psycho killer vibe off the bat, just bad.
But he seemed into it. He seemed into like the handcuffs and all. He was like, she gonna tell me what to do and everything.
I know, he's weird.
I'm telling you, I think he likes a dominating woman. Angelique, yeah, okay, I liked her glitter dress. Her energy was meh. Devin, she had a great dress on. I loved her beige. She looked like she was ready for the Oscars or something, but her hairstyle wasn't flattering. Didn't have much to say about her. Oh, I'm excited.
Nina, I don't remember her.
Nina was the Croatian.
Of course you were. Oh, true. Yeah.
She started speaking, and when she was talking, I was like, wait a minute, I'm understanding words. It's just
when that part happened, I thought of you. I was like, Lord, what are the odds?
I was like, Team Croatia, my next destination. I'm moving there this year for those who don't know. So I was like, oh, that's my girl, Croatia. Yeah, girl. Come on, get it. So I'm rooting for her just because it's Hrvatska. She's beautiful.
Oh my God, the Asian blonde girl. I was like, nah, bro.
Evian with an R. Yeah, I didn't understand that either. No. She's cute, but I was like, I don't see it between them.
It's like she doesn't accept who she is, trying to be like a white girl, and it just... No. Oh, I like the girl who was sick. I thought that was cute, and I think that was a good way of standing out.
Yeah, no, she reminded me of the Little Mermaid, like she doesn't have a voice, and he was like, oh, I wish I could have talked to her. Like he was intrigued because she was...
Yeah, she was beautiful, man.
Gorgeous, beautiful smile. She was a dog rescuer too, and he loves dogs. So I was like, oh, perfect match. Brie, psychotic Australian Brie girl.
Oh my God, girl, the fake accent. I was just like, how do you recover from that?
What is wrong with you? Like, what is mentally wrong?
How do you unfake an accent?
Like, phase it out? I don't know, like Ross.
Yeah.
Bree's definitely there, I think, just for, like, popularity. Laura, what did I write? Yeah, no, he seemed like, I don't know. Her body, though. Her Bojangles overfloweth, but, yeah, I don't know. Yeah, she was wearing the same dress as
that was funny. And then I love the commentary of that girl who was like, I was about to get the same. I'm so happy I did. That was so funny.
Where are they shopping? At Ross? Like, what is this? Like, who's...
I don't know, man. It's like bachelordresses.com or something.
Okay, so then we have Hannah G with that First of all, Hannah, doesn't she look like Wednesday Addams from the Addams Family, but blonde?
Oh, and I don't remember. Oh yeah, a bit, but she looks super anorexic. Yeah, her hair looked bobbly.
That's what I'm saying. She looked like Christina Ricci, but blonde. Like she got that like sick face, but
Yeah, she looks a bit creepy. Well, I have your favorite type of underwear, and there's nothing inside. At first, I didn't get it, but then I was like, okay, cool, sure.
Oh my God, Colton not wearing underwear, and his last name is Underwood. Do you not see like branding potential here? He could be like, this is the only underwear I would wear, you know? Anyway.
Oh my God, that's true. That's a good point.
He seemed really into her. Next,
yeah. It was a good connection.
Annie, need to see more. Jane, who photoshopped his dog into her dog. I was like, that's kind of crazy.
Oh yeah, then Catherine, who looks like she's 40, and she looks like she came from the Playboy Mansion. It was just like
Bill with her dog law. My goodness.
Her giving her dog for him to take care of. It's like, how entitled are you? That's so. I thought that was a horrible move. All the girls were like jealous. They're like, I would have done the same. I should have done the same. I'm like, in what world does that make sense?
Yeah. But I don't even know you, but here's my dog. Like, okay, first of all, if you care about your dog that much, you wouldn't do that. I'm here to meet girls. I'm not here to babysit your dog. Like, what is wrong with you? And I love her. First of all, she's a DJ. Like, how? Where? Okay.
I don't know. Again, she looks like a Playboy bunny girl.
And her dog, I love they even had like a name for her dog title card. And it said,
oh yeah, Pet.
Mindy.
Jokes on jokes, man.
This is where the editors, I love them so much when they have fun like this.
Cinderella, who failed and didn't get a glass slipper at the end. I thought that was so sad.
That was painful. Yeah.
The whole thing, it was a shame because I feel like a girl who should have come in the Cinderella carriage should have had a more baby face, and her face was so...
Yeah, it was kind of strong.
Skinny old mom.
It was clearly like ABC, you know, ABC owns Disney, so they're just trying to cross-promote their brands, and it just felt marketing for me, really. That was just like...
Yeah, but I like her shoe was nice, the one that she left him.
Yeah, right? I mean, you can't come with a janky shoe, right? That would just be like...
No, for sure, but I was like, that's a nice heel, so...
Because if she left like an old smelly shoe, that would have been just... He was kind of enchanted by the move, I think, but no, I don't think he felt anything. Yeah, I don't like Brie. She's clearly there for personal development of her brand and marketing.
Yeah, I skipped this whole part, so I can't even comment on any of this.
She was basically being a smartass, like talking like, yeah, right, I got the same accent. They introduced her to like the Australian bachelors, and she was trying to like speak with them like, yeah, we sound the same, and they were just like, yeah, no, not really. She kept trying, and even Chris was like, okay, you can drop the accent now. And
yeah, let's skip.
Yeah, no, she's... anyways. Garrett and Becca! I was so happy to see them.
They came. I didn't know.
Yeah, no, they're so cute. Oh, my goodness.
I know. So much love in her eyes, man. She's, like, so in love with him.
I know, both. Like, they're so cute. I love it so much. She has her prize. We had another proposal. A pregnant proposal. They were so time, dude. They were both, like, such little tiny people. They were so adorable. It was really cute.
He probably already proposed, and he just re-proposed on camera.
Okay, yeah. So then we get back to the house, and Colton is meeting the girls. I love how much hope they had in their eyes. They're all, like, looking at him like sparkling diamonds. I
want to eat you up and stuff.
Like, see me, pick me. It was crazy. It was so funny. Then the first girl to snatch him, of course, is Demi.
Mm-hmm.
She didn't know he had a dog. I was like, wait, how do you know nothing about him? It's one of the biggest things about him, that he loves his dog. He's always on Instagram with that thing. And the girls must have talked about it in the room. So I don't know if she was being strategic, like, oh, I didn't research you, you know?
Yeah, I wouldn't put it past her.
Yeah, but I can't stand her voice and her laugh. It's cringeworthy. So I don't know how he does it. McNutbag asked him about his virginity. I was like, really? Like, on the first conversation? Again, poor guy. He's gonna have to repeat himself so many times.
Goodness. I know.
Just get them together and be like, okay, get this out of the way. My virginity. No, it's not religious. No, I'm not waiting for marriage. Boom, boom, boom. This is what happened. Now, don't ask, don't tell. Let's go. You know, get it out of the way. Yeah, him and Hannah. My God, the sparkles though.
Yeah, they clicked well.
Yeah, his eyes. He was looking at her and baby talking almost. He was just like,
I know.
I was like,
about
love at first sight. And their body language. Look at like the way her hand is on his shoulder and his hand is on her knee. They're creating like a loop and it looks like a heart. I was like, okay. I saw that shot. I was like, they're in love. Then when you see him with like Miss Carolina, look at the body language. That's all attraction, you know. He's like, I want to eat.
Yeah, he's like peacocking her with his legs spread.
I know! Like,
And then yeah, he's just like, you fine as hell and you good to, yeah, I don't know, you're yummy. And then the other girl is like he said, you're a piece of home.
Then we came back to Black Widow.
Oh my god, that whole dance thing was whack as hell.
Teaching them how to dance. I was just like, why? And all the girls were worried. They're like, oh my god, look at them. It looks like they're falling in love. I was like, really though? Get it together. Elise, our classy girl, fished with him. I was like, why? Girl, come on. You're way too classy to be fishing.
Why not? I guess. But I guess they're trying to find an activity together. Oh my god, the girl who rode on his back, I thought that was so horrible. I was like, that is so not good.
And they named the land after her, Tasha Land, really? Like, wow. Levels. Vain.
So many faux pas.
Oh, faux pas. Yeah, how you gonna straddle your man? No. That.
Oh my god, them sloth, she creepy looking.
Oh my god, yeah, when she removed, I was just like, ugh. Yeah, she looks kind of unstable.
Yeah, she looks like a serial killer. So.
Yeah. There was no chemistry between them, so that was over.
None. I mean, how could you? You killed it all with that slow motion intro. So.
Slow motion.
Oh my god, then Miss Barbila, who interrupted 3 times. It's like, girl, it looks such a bad look for you. You look so desperado.
I know.
And homeboy is not even that eager to talk to you. So why are you putting yourself in that position?
What I don't understand is how he didn't put a foot down and be like, actually, I'm with this person, so I'll talk to you later. Like,
yeah, I know, right?
Himself gets
so
snapped.
Passive, everything. He's just enjoying the cat fighting and everything. He's just like, I'm just here for the ride until it's the top 10 quoi. Wow. Wow. Okay.
Yeah. Pretty much. Yeah.
Then that shoe designing activity, I was like, what are they in preschool? Like, what is this?
Preschool.
I mean, if they had sneakers, like some Converse or something, okay, cool. But this is like the most basic white shoe that they found at like Old Navy for like $3 in this clearance sale. Yeah. And then got some markers and drew on it. I was like, why? No, bye. Like, ain't nobody gonna wear that ever.
Yeah, no, it's just gimmicks so that, you have an activity while they get to know each other, which is smart. It distracts you so you don't feel nervous. But no.
And on Yeka or whatever coming to be
whistle, you're
just bad overall, man. Like, who are you? Don't be a man for him. That's his job to be whistleblower, not you.
She's just like, oh, I came to save you because you're drowning in benches. I was like, really? Oh, girl, why?
I know. Cringe. I just cringe to that whole damn thing. Going to talk to that girl, I was like, are you like the house mom? The enforcer? Like, what is this? Like, this is none of your business.
I know. And if there's one thing we've learned, or I've learned, especially from watching all of these seasons, the people who get into drama always get eliminated. Both parties.
Of course. Nobody wants to be caught. Like, it's like, are you here for me or are you here? It's like, it reflects so poorly.
Yeah, you're distracted and this is more important to you. And it just reflects badly on both parties. So
exactly. I just loved how she was like, oh, okay, I'm sorry. And then she went and defied again. I was like, okay, do your thing, girl.
And I don't know why the girls were worried. I was like, let her. She looks desperate in all of this. Like, she's so insecure about their bond that she really wants him to remember her. It's like, if he likes you off the bat, he's going to come for you. Like, why are you worrying so much? So let her drown herself. It was funny when Tajwan was like, yeah, this girl came to interrupt. And Anyeka was like, who is it? I know it can't be her. You must be lying. Tell me it's not her. Like, she was just ready to fight.
I know, man. My God. Oh my God. Was there another proposal on screen or what?
Okay, no, but they had like a woman who's like a super fan of Ben, and they brought Ben out to meet her. Like, she was like proposing to him, but he was playing along with it. He was so sweet, like hugging her and all. Honestly, Ben is my favorite. I don't understand how he is still single. How did he not find a wife? Like,
oh no, man. People are weird here.
What is up with his energy or in his life or whatever? But like, he can call me if he wants to get married. I'm ready. Like, I love him so much. He's amazing. Like, what is wrong with him? I don't get it.
Butterfly Cassie girl, I don't remember their interaction.
It was like a lot of cuteness. Like, they really looked like they were very cute and into each other. So yeah, they have a really good rapport, I think.
I don't remember for Katie either.
They're cute and he's attracted to her, and they kind of have things in common. Like I said, they're both sporty and competitive, and I think they come from like similar family dynamics, and I think that's what brings them together. She's kind of looking for security. I don't know if she's been hurt before, but you get that sense from her. So there's like something between them. There's something. I don't think
in Alabama, I don't remember their interaction.
They were talking about their greatest fears, which I was like, that's that's not something you want to talk about on the first date. Like, talk about something.
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and his hug with her, I don't know, there wasn't much there.
Yeah.
And then the
first rose to Hannah, which was so cute.
Rose, and it's usually the rose that they give to the person they'll end up with. So he gave it to one. So great for Hannah.
Why is Nicole crying?
Oh, because she didn't get the rose. So
oh my God, so dramatic.
I'm telling you. I was like, see, her fragility was coming out. I was like,
yeah, I see what you mean, yeah.
Then we had that scene where Colton comes out like a celebrity, greeting people.
Yeah, I skipped anything that had nothing to do with the show. So.
Yeah, it bothered me because it's just like no humility. And the show, that's one of the draws is the humility. So that bothered me a lot. Yeah, no, they brought out Chris Hansen's mom. Hansen or Harrison? I forgot already. Yeah, they did a montage. You didn't see where they were like honoring Chris's journey with The Bachelor.
Oh, I didn't see it. I mean, again, I skipped all this. I mean, that could have been interesting to watch, but how was I supposed to know? It was lost in everything else.
No, it was another very random thing. I really loved it. His mom was there. The tribute, they did a tribute to him. It was really cute. It was a really genuine moment. Like, he looked like he was about to cry, and it felt like something that the producer surprised him with, you know?
Yeah, but is he quitting the show? Is this the final season of Bachelor? Like, I'm confused.
I know, right? That's what felt weird. I was like, is he dying? Like, what is this? Like, I don't know. Like, they had nothing else, and they're like, we need more filler, and I don't know. Or they just, the producers really like him, and they wanted to do something nice. I don't know. You know, I thought of Unreal, and on the TV show, how the main producer hates the host, you know? So I was like, oh, maybe it's not like that on the show. Like, maybe they actually like the host, you know?
Yeah.
Then we have the most incredible, boring part of the show that I hate the most is the rose ceremony. I usually skip the rose ceremony.
Really?
Like, what do we gain from getting a name after a name and then a rose? Like, I don't care. It is so painful.
Oh, yeah, that part. It's just the part where you know who's eliminated, I guess. That's interesting.
Yeah, and Chris always comes in like Captain Obvious. Ladies, it's the final rose. Sometimes it's just nice to see the interaction between him and the girls just to gauge if he likes them or not when he's handing them the rose, but whatever. Catherine got a rose. A lot of people were upset about that. Like, whatever, get over it.
Yeah, blah, blah, blah.
We said goodbye to Devin, forehead girl. We said goodbye to Cinderella.
So bad. That Devin shot where she was crying outside and everyone was in the background totally made me think of Unreal when that girl, one of the first eliminated. Exactly. This is so unsensitive. Like, I felt so bad. Where they're trying to force her to cry on camera.
She was trying to act brave and they're just having a party in the background. I was like, this montage is rude. It's rude. Oh, no. That was Jane. Okay. I thought it was Sloth, but no, it's the girl who photoshopped the dog. We said goodbye to her. And Evian, or Revion, rather. We said goodbye to her too.
Yeah, Revion.
Wait, did Taj, right? We also said goodbye to Taj.
No. The Indian girl? Oh, no, the hot girl. Sorry, yes.
Yeah. She looked... Them dagger eyes. My gosh.
I know. She was about to take off her weave and about to, like, punch him or something.
She was like, what's up? What's real, Holmes?
It was, like, gangster look.
I know. I was scared. I was like, man, if she was looking at him, like, during that, of course, I would eliminate her, too. Then, of course, I always skip these moments where they show the whole montage of the whole season, like, why are you spoiling it for me, you know?
In those montages, did we see black people? No, we didn't.
Well, I didn't watch, so I wouldn't know. I was like, nope, don't spoil it for me. I don't want to know what's going to happen. Yeah, so that wraps up the first episode, and our recap is as long as the show. My God, I don't know how I'm going to edit this, but I'll do my best. So, yeah, no, it was an interesting beginning. A lot of filler, a lot of useless shots, but I'm excited to see how this season will develop.
I'm excited to now going back to just the episodes of content and not all those distractions. Probably
going to be shorter, even our reviews, because less. Yeah, would you ever be a bachelorette? Like, would you see yourself going on the show?
Oh, me? I thought you're asking the audience. Oh, no. Honestly, like, I mean, I thought about it in terms of it being entertaining and just, like, for the fun of it, but not for serious.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, I don't know, because I've been a fan of the show for so long, and I even signed up for this season when I heard Colton was, but I was, like, half serious. I didn't really do the full sign up. I did the partial sign up, and then I was like, man, I'm never gonna get on the show. And even like, why? But it seems like fun, and like I'm a fan of the show, I would go there knowing A, how to be an entertainer, so I would get them ratings, and B, also seeing what the selection is if I'm a bachelorette. Then if I'm like a contestant on The Bachelor, yeah, I would just have fun with it. And if there's no connection between me and the guy, then I would just be there for entertainment purposes and talk to the producers and make a deal. Like, okay, I can be this type of character. What do you want me to do? Like, really.
Yeah.
But that's because I'm an entertainer. So for me, it's fun. It would be just fun. I would not take it seriously. But yeah, then you do run, like we talked about, you run the risk of them choosing how they want to portray you. And if they build you in a negative light, that's an image that you then have to carry forward in your career, and you have to dismantle it or spin it or play into it, and you basically PR. Wow, you have to like Olivia Pope yourself out of the situation. But hey, if they have Bachelor Croatia, I am signing up. So hoping when I move there, they do, and I will sign up. I swear. Yes. Maybe I'll message them and tell them, could you please start Bachelor Croatia? I will be on the show. Thank you. Click.
Okay. Well, guys, thank you for tuning in. Tune in next time for episode 2.
Next week, yes. Just a few questions for the audience now. Would you ever be a contestant on the show? Who is your favorite past Bachelor or Bachelorette? Like, for me, it's Ben. And do you even have one?
I haven't watched enough seasons to have one, but none on the top. Will's for his fashion, but that's about it. Or, oh my God, whatever, Becca's man. He was dope.
Oh, Garrett, yeah. He was sweetheart, yeah.
Yeah, but that's about it. That I could think of top of mind.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, so audience, who is your favorite? Leave in the comment section below. What were your thoughts on the first episode? Please comment section. Really would love to hear from you. And let's keep the conversation going also on Instagram. So you could follow me on @mangelsays. Subscribe, follow, and talk. Let's talk about this. You can follow Cacao Culture do you want people to follow you? I don't even know.
Yeah, @Cacao Culture.
I'll put all the links in the description box for those who are interested. And also, we could talk about this on Instagram. So if you follow, we can have like a poll. Who do you think, just from the first episode, Colton had the most connection with? Do you really think, clearly he gave the first impression rose to Hannah. Was there someone else, like a contender that you see coming? Besides Hannah Wednesday Addams, who do you think there's potential with? I think Butterflies, Cassie.
Butterflies, pageant girl that was sick, classic redhead girl.
Okay, yeah. All right, well, there you go. What do y'all think? Comment section. Thank you so much for watching. Gonna leave you now. Peace.
Bye.